billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ati Allah, Ati Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. And always a reminder for myself, ana abdukal ajizud da'ifa wa miskeen zalim jahar, and but for the grace of Allah that was still in existence. Alhamdulillah that Allah granted us this life of tariqah and its immense blessings and immense way into the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. And this is the holy month of the 4th lunar month, and the way of awliya and the secrets of the power of 9, and opens for us the realities of Surat Yasin and the name of Sayyidina Muhammad, Sayyidina Yasin, and the immense lights and dressings and blessings. Alhamdulillah. InshaAllah Allah dress everyone and bless everyone, and all those whom trying to live a life of service is what renews our faith and strengthens our faith. That people whom are gathering for the sake of Allah, for the sake of the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, and for the sake of completing what shaykhs have asked from them, that they have associations. Our guys now in Northern California having an association in their home, inviting 20 people, 15, 20 people to come to their house to watch the zikr and watch the talks and later talk and have dinner. And very noble for people to do that, to gather people for the sake of Allah and to watch the zikr and to conduct the majlis. InshaAllah Allah dress everyone, bless everyone, and by means of this khidmat take immense difficulties away from ourselves, our families and our communities. This is the way of tariqah and the way of following guidance to take us to the Divinely Presence and to the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. That for our lives we need a Imam, Imam al-Mubin, that Allah throughout Surat Yasin is describing with these secrets and these knowledge from the hearts of awliyaullah, that Imam al-Mubin, the clear, they call the clear register. And it says Imam where it's actually the clear Imam in which he leads all of creation to the presence of Sayyidina. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Shaykh Nurjan. Thank you for watching the video that you're watching. InshaAllah if you're happy with the content and happy with these programs, please support the button below, the programs that we have for our orphanage repairs, our water well, Give the Gift of Life, our mobile food vans. We have now 5 vans: Vancouver, Chicago, Los Angeles, Pakistan. There's many programs that reach thousands of people and rescue foods and give those supplies to people in need. Your support is greatly appreciated. Also be so kind as to leave loving comments, and please share the stream, every bit counts. As-salamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sayyidina, he leads all of creation, Sayyidina Muhammad to the presence of Allah, clear that everything is written within his reality and is the way to La ilaha illallah. There is no way to La ilaha illallah, the perfected way, through except Sayyidina Muhammadun Rasulullah. And this is an immense honour and immense gift that Allah has given to this nation, that to be connected to the heart of Prophet and to connect others back to the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. And we described in these messianic times in which people are calling for the arrival of their messiahs and ones whom will lead them towards the promised land. And if the promised land is the heavens and the kingdom of Allah is to be established upon the earth, then alhamdulillah that we're to follow Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We're to follow that Allah I'm Allah and I am Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. I am the most compassionate and most merciful. And the kingdom of Allah that we are waiting for is based on compassion and mercy. Compassion and mercy, this becomes the key to our understanding. Those whom don't talk of compassion and mercy, it's not the same kingdom that we're waiting for. So don't pile everybody into one bucket and say that, yeah, we're all the same. No, we have absolutely nothing to do with everyone. If they're waiting for Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, if they're waiting for God's compassion and mercy, and the representatives must be compassionate and merciful. And this is the establishment of that reality. And we described before that if this is the banner of God's kingdom, Allah's kingdom that's coming upon this earth is under Rahmanir Rahim, that the one whom acts and operates under the compassion of the physical world, that is their key to open the compassion of the spiritual world. If they don't use the key of compassion in the physical world, they have no key to the malakut of compassion. So it should be and should make obvious sense. The one who operates with compassion upon this earth, it's like a key. If Allah gave that khuluq and that character that you operate on this earth with compassion, then it's a sign you must have a key towards the compassion in the world of light, which is much harder to achieve. But ones whom operate with daggers on this earth, where they stab people in the back, they stab people in the front, doesn't matter where they stab people. They're not operating from compassion and they're not operating from Allah's mercy. As a result, it's clear to us that they have no key in the heavens. And this is what we described, we're not waiting for an antichrist because we have Sayyidina Isa. What Prophet gave to us of an immense guidance is that, for my nation be careful of deceit and deception. And that becomes because the Muhammadan nation is so high. It's amazing that Prophet gave us this as our coordinates, that be careful of deception and deceit. And now we see only deception and deceit. And this is the greatness of the guidance of Sayyidina Muhammad. And the purpose of following guides is to keep the clarity of perception in a world that clouds your vision, in a world that clouds your hearing, in a world that make you to react through your emotions. The reality of guidance comes as souls whom Allah made like mountains. Khalaqahum, the awtad like jibal, like a mountain upon this earth. They don't shake and they don't move, and rarely things shock them because they're rooted deep with their soul into their spirituality. As a result, when the soul is istiqamu fi tariqat, that when your soul is so firmly planted in your way, the physicality barely moves. But when the soul is not firmly planted in its faith and in its way, the physicality is bouncing from left to right, left to right. And you see them go somewhere one day, come back another day, go to this way one day, come back another day. They are like blowing in the wind, like when a sail has gone out of control and the wind has taken it and they're just blowing left and right. Jibalan awtadan means that Allah is describing for us their creation are like mountains firmly rooted